we have to make sure that the system is working alongside us or even ahead of us. Because it's so important that we have this information at the touch of a button. It's allowed me to get a report, again, to see how every individual salon has been performing and the whole group has been performing. So it means that my senior stylist, my regular stylist, my top stylist, my management, we can get their individual reports, how they're growing. So it allows you automatically to see how that person is performing, how many regulars, how many recommended, what the target is, are they reaching it in sales? Because it allows us as management to have the whole system in a beautiful package. So every salon individually has got its core, it's got its little satellite people, and that core then reports to head office. In hairdressing terms, the receptionist, for me, is number one. And that job has more of a management role. She needs to know all the materials that's available to her, like marketing, like local PR, like data, and most important, that she understands her figures at the touch of a button. A lot of the people are afraid of technology. Leaving aside the cost of it, the first thing, the hurdle they got to come across, how easy is it? It was easier to absorb, easier to learn, and in all honesty, I think it's very important for some of our more mature people who are afraid of computers. You know, I have one of my main managers, she's in her 60s, and she is better than anybody. And I think it's important to understand that it is friendly. And I think if we can get across that to them, the next thing, of course, then is the cost factor. A lot of people don't want to invest, but if they cannot invest in a system, then they cannot invest in marketing. We as a company have made certain changes, and of course we have to reduce personnel where they're not being used. We have to look at that, and what's been able to judge that is their results. So we can get that at the touch of a button. Who are your performers? If we didn't have the system, we'd be employing a lot more people. So perhaps we'd be employing about maybe another 2 people on top of what we have per salon. The challenges for a recession for me more than anything is that it can strengthen you. It allows you to get back to your basics. And what are our basics? Systems, front desk, training, service, quality. I think if you are a progressive salon owner and you're thinking of the future, you cannot do without. So we have to say to ourselves, you know, get off our behind, don't live on the past, and think very much of the future. Invest in your people, invest in your systems, invest more in training, because you're going to come out stronger at the end.